Good morning, fellow curve flatteners, and welcome to another little edition of Sunday Morning Music. Got a few tunes for you here today and a couple things to say maybe, but we're going to start out with a kind of hopeful tune. I think that the instructions given here you have to be very careful about right now because you can't have everybody going out and leaving their hat and coat on the doorstep and running around. So, but it goes a little like this. Grab your coat and grab your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? That's the happy sound in your step. Life could be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Now I used to walk in the shade with my blues in parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. Now if I never have a cent, I'll be rich, rich like Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with my blues. Now I'm not afraid. Where this rover crossed over. And if I never have a cent, I'll be rich like Mr. Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. So there it is. That's the way we got to be thinking for the time being. And hold together. Stay safe and try to stay sane as well. So for those of you who are local, some of you live right here in Bucks County, we've been trying to use some of the restaurants which are only able to do takeout right now. And yesterday we did Washington House. If you would like to check this out, it's st94.com. And they're a great venue that's tied up with the Sellersville Theater, which is our great music venue around here. And we thought it was a little expensive for the meal. It was $30 per person until we realized that it's so much food, you get 2 meals out of it. So it's just $15 per person. It's great food. You might want to consider it. Okay. And also a shout out to Noodle 88, our favorite Chinese restaurant. and Sapori, our favorite Italian restaurant. Just trying to spread the word, keep these businesses going. So I did a little research on this next tune here. This was written in 1923, 3 years after the official ending of the Spanish flu pandemic. Now, you could imagine the effect that that pandemic had on our country's economy at that time is going to be pretty much what we're going to end up with after coronavirus. So suddenly I understand kind of why this tune was written. And it's not a happy song, but it's good to know that we've been through this before and we can get through it again. Now once I lived the life of a millionaire. I was spending all my money and I didn't care. Taking my friends out for a mighty good time. I'd buy bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. And then I began to fall so low. I didn't have a friend and I had no place to go. If I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hang on to it till that eagle grins. 'Cause you know nobody knows you when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't got a penny, then your friends, you haven't any. But just let you begin to get back on your feet again. And everyone becomes your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt, how nobody knows you when you're down and out. Yes, nobody knows you when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't got a penny, then your friend, you haven't any that let you get back on your feet again. And everyone becomes your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt, how nobody knows you when you're down and out. I mean, when you're down and out. Little guitar cadenza there at the end. So that nobody knows you when you're down and out. Written shortly after the 1918 flu pandemic. A song perhaps for our times. So I'm going to do you a little instrumental now. This instrumental is another original of mine. And I wrote it for one of our dear dogs who is now departed. We love these dogs. And Django was one of our Australian Kelpies. He was a working Kelpie, which meant he had a lot of brain. And he was also a very sweet dog. We loved him. He had a ball that he would bring to you again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And so this song got written for him. It's called Djangos Ball. So the name sounds like a gypsy gala, but it's not. But it is, too. So here it is, Djangos Ball. So that's Djangos Ball. My old buddy Bill Rubenstein, I'm not sure if he's here today. I can't look at these and still think about what I'm doing here. But he did point out that I did do a CD of all my original instrumentals once, and it was entitled The King of A Minor, because A minor, boy, ever since I heard Angie, which will be in an upcoming concert, the key of A minor on the guitar is a great thing for writing instrumentals. Okay, so this next song is kind of about relationships, love. It's an old country tune, and in keeping with that, I also would mention it as a resource for things. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and there's a really positive podcast called The Happiness Lab, done by a woman named Lori something. She's a PhD. And look it up on your iPod or your podcast thingy, The Happiness Lab. And she just had one about relationships, and it made me think of this old country tune. So I'm going to leave you with this, and I'll say goodbye at the end. Well, I want a love that's lasting, and not just for a day. The kind of love that both of us must share. Though we may not last forever, let let's try to make it there. 'Cause I don't want a praying mantis love affair. The female mantis eats her mate when they're through making love. There's nothing left but fingernails and hair. I want an all-consuming love, but let's draw the line somewhere. 'Cause I don't want a praying mantis love affair. Well, I saw it on the nature show last night on my TV, when I couldn't find the football game nowhere. When I saw that lady mantis chewing on her boyfriend's knee, well, she looked just like my ex-wife, only better. The female mantis eats her mate when they're through making love. There's nothing left but fingernails and hair. I want an all-consuming love, but let's draw the line somewhere. 'Cause I don't want a praying mantis love affair. Yes, I don't want a praying mantis love affair. So, heartfelt sympathy or feelings in that song. It was written by a Canadian guy, Leroy. Maybe it's Leroy Mack. That be his name. But I think that my buddy Raul Reynoso added the "looked just like my ex-wife, only better" line. I think that was his contribution. Anyhow, that's all I'm going to stick you with for today. And I want to thank you for being supportive and tuning in. And I will probably do another one of these in a couple days. It's supportive for me too. It feels really good to see you all throwing them little hearts up there and saying hello on the feed while I'm doing this. So stay safe and stay sane and stay home, except when you go to the park. And start wearing masks if you're going anywhere where you might have to exchange breath with people on a close basis. Okay? But I digress. Anyhow, love to you all, and I will bid you farewell. Bye.